have just one question for myself. How? At least I realized it moments later when I went downstairs to get a glass of juice, and then it hit me while I was pouring it, just being like, wait, did I talk to that guy on the right? And then I went back and looked, and no, I did not, but at least it's better than not realizing it until after we were done with this area, and it wouldn't be useful for me to show you what this guy had anyway. I wish I had the moment of realization, though, but sorry, I don't record myself drinking juice. But I'm rambling at this point. Let's just get things started. Hey, everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. Last generation, we were forcibly and quite rudely pushed into the Gritzy Caves. We explored all of the first basement of the area, exploring some areas a little more thoroughly than others. But, yeah, this time, we are going to be exploring deeper and doing what we should have done on our first visit. Come on now, you gave our wall a beating. The polite thing to do is at least peek at our gear. I am so sorry that you feel that way and I completely stood you up after I busted your wall down. I just left. All right, well, this guy's got some pretty nice equipment on him. In his clothing, we have the muscle slacks, which turn you into a glass cannon. It's a more extreme version of what we saw before around Toadwood Forest. I had those on Mario. I think I will buy those for Mario. Just right now, just right away, I do like this equipment. I do like turning him into a glass cannon. The svelte slacks will lower defense to increase HP, speed, and stash. Doesn't turn you into a glass cannon so much as a glass, really healthy, fast runner with a shiny mustache. That's all I got for what that role would be called, though. But maybe you can help me come up with a good name for it that's better than that, at least. I'm gonna go with that on Luigi. I'm at least gonna try these out because I do kind of want to switch around equipment a little bit just to kind of keep things interesting. We have the wonderfully named item, the Thrilling Pants. I don't want to know what clothing manufacturer got thrilled over the idea of toddler's shorts, but let's not think about that too much. We could put that on Baby Mario. I think I will do that. Is going to make him very squishy, a lot more so than he already is with his, low bone density that babies have and all that. Getting way too technical with this. The tissue pants could go on Baby Luigi, but I think I do want to keep at least one of them tanky, and if it's going to be anyone, probably Baby Luigi, just because he's the tankier of the two babies, and they're quite fragile. If you thought those items were good, though, wait till you see the Piece de Resistance, because these badges are cool. The POW Peak and Defense Peak badges are buffs to your attack or defense for 3 turns, but if you're not able to win the battle within those 3 turns, you inflict instant death on yourself. It's a risky item to be sure, and not really the greatest at taking out bosses if you don't know how long it's going to take you to beat a boss, but I think I will get one of these, actually. It's a bit steep in the way of price, though, but again, I want to showcase different badges and show different strategies. Let's get one. And you know, I like that on Mario a lot already. It's a similar effect without the risk. Let's put this on Luigi. Yeah, and not just because I'm making Luigi a guinea pig for items that kill the holder, but yeah. The Dire POW badge do a tremendous amount of damage when you have less than a quarter HP left. I could see this being a bit akin to the Danger Mario runs of old. And the Dire Free badge lets you use unlimited bros attacks when you have a quarter or fewer HP. Nice badges if you're willing to micromanage your health, though, but I don't really want to do that. I'd much rather be using one of the Peak badges. With all of that done, I'll meet you back over by the warp pipe to the second basement floor so we can get right back to some extreme babysitting. Back to where I would have liked to have gone. I've been very excited for this place. You want to know why I've been excited? I'll tell you why I'm excited. Inside of this cave are some bombs that are trying to kill babies. That may or may not be worse than what I was saying about somebody getting excited over toddlers' shorts. So let's ignore those guys and go further inward so I can show you that I've been excited over... Where are you going, boys? You want to move on? You're going to have to play a timed game. You got to hit the block. It'll appear on that bottom screen before time runs out. Hear me? You get it done, boys, and I'll let y'all pass as official cave speed demons. I'm excited because we got another minigame, and it utilizes the Bros Ball, something there is always room for in the world. And I like minigames a lot, too. Thank you for not making us watch that entire pan back. We saw that once again there are item blocks in the obstacle course, though, but I don't want to grab those right now. We might as well go back for them after we finish the race. Go this way, and yes, right here. Gotta line myself up, get a spin jump ready, and Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I had 2 seconds left. Okay, it wasn't really that bad. Getting a little worried over nothing, and it's all fine and good. Now, what do you say? Come again, son? You passed a what now? Speed test? What, I gotta recognize y'all as cave speed demons? Gosh, well, shucks, this is sorta embarrassing. As I get older, things start not working like they used to, like my memory. Can't recall nothing. Getting old stinks. I know, buddy. I know. I can't bear to think about the fact that Kingdom Hearts came out 15 years ago. I'm so old. Now, on a maybe not brighter note, though, but a different note nonetheless, we got 5 Bob-ombs in this battle right here. This is a very dangerous situation for the babies to be in. They could get full health to death comboed if you're not careful. So in situations like this, I recommend the Pocket Chomps. It is time-consuming, and I don't like the attack still, but it is better than risking them getting a single turn where they would get to potentially explode on the babies 5 times. That'd be pretty bad. So in this situation, it's just kind of a nice, easy attack that spreads damage out across multiple enemies. If you get the first strike, it's not really all that hard to jump on them enough times to pull it off. I think it's a good one. That was pretty nice and easy. Never messed up a single time. And I even get my experience bonus to boot. Now with that, oh! I really don't feel like walking all that distance to get the babies back, so I'm just gonna trust that there's going to be a warp pipe block and call it a day right there. I'm gonna go back for those items now. Part of the reason why I was wanting to wait and get the items and not do 2 attempts was not only sake of, well, efficiency though, but it's really dumb. Whenever you get an item with that timer on screen, it blocks the text box telling you the item that you got. It's really stupid. There we got the big defense badge, which would have surely been a mystery to me had I gotten it back then. Get a great when using an attack item and temporarily boost defense. It's similar to the, I think it's the hit pow badge. Oh, not the hit pow badge though, but we've had that effect before, but with attack, I think. So it is basically the same badge, just for defense. I don't think I'm really gonna use it though, because we've already seen that effect though, but I'm gonna go onward. And hooray, I don't have to live the consequences of abandoning babies in a ditch in the desert. Yay! All because I was feeling lazy. I was willing to run that risk. Hey, Bean Spot. Taking you. And let me guess, 100 coins? Yes, but with a slight bit of risk. And babies, you're staying in there until you take that guy out. I think it's high time to switch my equipment around. If we look at our badges, Baby Mario's got the 1 chance badge, which does increase damage for the first move used in a battle. I think I want to get rid of that and put that on Baby Luigi because he's faster. It's a bit wasteful of our bros items if we're doing that though, so I think I'm gonna give him the big POW badge. And we're already so high leveled, I don't even think I need the experience badge though, so we're gonna give the 1 chance badge to Baby Luigi. The Elder Luigi is the only one who has not worn that badge yet, and we haven't even had it that long, so at least it's getting around and getting used for all kinds of different situations. Again, with kind of wanting to mix things up and show different playstyles, different strategies, different ways you can outfit yourself. Take my 100 coins completely risk-free. There is no obligation. Call right now. We are not trying to scam you by telling you all this. Those 100 coins can rightfully be yours. You may be entitled to compensation. Sorry, I always thought it was weird that they aired commercials like that, like, on kids' channels. I guess parents might be watching with their kids and maybe that's who they're targeting though, but I still always thought it was pretty dang weird. Not gonna lie. Hi! There's more to the Sniff Arrows that I've been wanting to show for a little while now, but the opportunity just hasn't been presenting itself. Maybe you fight alongside one and I can show it with you? Nope, not even close. Still hoping to get the chance. I guess the Sniff Arrows are just the, well, let's be honest, the every enemy in Gritzy Desert of this area, because, yeah, I'm not able to show everything they're capable of, and they're actually capable of a lot. Also, I do not appreciate you firing a bullet bill at me just when walking in your front door, thank you very much. So, you know what? We're gonna take you out. You are a new enemy. You are the Elite Boom Guy. Hopefully you don't get knocked out from Mario hitting you once. Oh, ouch. Well, I guess you weren't really that important How? Okay, I am feeling overpowered. I really am feeling overpowered. Wow, I'm not even using the best badges I could be using at this point, and yet... Well, so much for that. Okay. You guys! I guess I'll just target all my attention on you so we can see this. They are just palette swap versions of the boom guys that we saw before. Their shots are very fast whenever they don't point at you. When they do point at you, it's a fake out, and they'll fire a slow-moving bullet bill at you. So they're pretty basic enemies. They can call for help from para-boom guys that'll deliver them a new cannon whenever it gets knocked off of their head. They're new color garb, same grade enemy. Speaking of same grade enemy, please, yes, there's two. Wait, how was that a back attack? I know that that's maybe like a thing that I say a lot, but how was that a back attack in any way? Like, I don't know. Okay, so you're doing this. Okay, so you're going there and then doing that. What about you, other guy? Yes! He is a literal coffin jockey. He spun around in the air, showing that he was gonna go for Luigi. That's his tell right there. Usually whenever any enemy has like a little quirk to their movement like that, always means Luigi. However, what I've been waiting to show about these guys, with our newly acquired knowledge of being able to use the babies to use our fire flowers, we can show that we can burn the dead alive. Yeah, they are very weak to this. You'll see that the snippet in the sarcophagus is a standalone enemy that just runs away, and you can fight them without them having their sarcophagus to fly around on or to use as a secondary attack. In which case, they just simply shoot you with a pellet and are much easier to take out. There's not many opportunities to take advantage of this, unfortunately, because not only are they pretty weak enemies anyway— ooh, interrupting me, are ya? But they also fight alongside Dark Boos, which, as we've seen, resist the bro flowers, though. So it's kind of something you don't really get to observe too terribly often. And you're like me and didn't know that you could even hit them with the bro flowers, then maybe you might want to miss that. Maybe you might have missed that completely. Defense is your best looking roulette. Well, speed is, though, but I don't need it, like I've said many times. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Come on. Ah, I was hoping it'd be a 2 so I could say 2 can be as bad as 1. All right, well, we're just getting a quad level up right here. Defense it is, +5. Becoming less and less of a glass cannon by the second. And baby Luigi, let's get you some luscious locks growing out of that upper lip. +3. All right, well, I'm really happy that we get to do that. And you know what, babies? You can just kind of screw off for a little bit. I don't care if you don't want to screw off for a little bit. You're gonna screw off for a little bit, and you're gonna like it, because I want to roll around at the speed of sound, not tied down by any sort of infants. Get a red pepper right there. It's kind of sad. The reason I haven't been using the peppers is because I've just been so capable of... Wait a minute. Was that... Okay, good. For a moment there, I thought that was the badge that I just bought for 700 coins and was like, no! It's kind of funny, though. Part of the reason why I've been trying to just mix up my equipment and try out new things at every turn, even if it's not the best, though, because I really could have just saved my beans, gone for the ulti free badge, and just been ultimately powerful. But as weird as it sounds, and oh god, I need the bros to come back, don't I? As weird as it sounds, in doing that, I already feel like supremely powerful as of this point. I think I might even be... I was gonna say I might be avoiding combat for a little while, but apparently these guys had other ideas. Wait, no, this isn't what I want. This isn't what I want, no! Anyway, it was kind of a bad time to be saying that because I didn't mean to get into that fight, though, but I think I am gonna be avoiding combat for a little while just because I do feel very, very powerful right now. I took out the Shrooboid Brat way faster than I thought I would, and I've grown even a lot more powerful than that since that fight. Speaking of which, 2 Ultra Shrooms. Also doesn't really help that it's very generous with the items, though, so I've been able to do my bros attacks a lot, so... For all those reasons, I think I'm probably going to be a little bit sparing with getting into fights going forward for a little while, just because... Again, I'm not even using the best equipment that you could be using at this point in time. There were far better badges that we have seen for sale in shops that I just personally haven't bought out of wanting to wait a little bit on it, so that's kind of where I stand with that. And before you say anything, I saw 3 enemies, and I only got into fights with 2 of them. Well, I went up from 33% to a 50%. Not that bad of an increase, I guess. Saw a bean back there. So I'll grab you. And then... Can't help it, okay? I grew up on RPGs. Grinding is in my blood. Apparently, I don't have any off switch for it, no matter how hard I try. Wow, I guess my combat avoiding skills have gotten a lot worse since my... Hey guys, I'm avoid battles because I think you've been kind of getting a little bit too powerful. I hope you are okay with this change. I don't want to make things too different or weird. Oh my goodness, okay. Going into this place. Have a bean spot right off the bat, in very, very plain sight. And this is kind of interesting. Have these platforms, but we can only go so far on them. We switch to the bros and activate this gear. It will move the platforms as long as we are spinning on this. There is also a little what, two? Okay, I guess I have to hit all the blocks in here. I remember this occasionally being a thing. Uh-oh. Let's do this a little bit differently. As you spin more and more, that gauge will go higher and higher, making the timing just quicker and quicker so that it's harder to make the jumps from platform to platform. I'm repeating myself quite a bit there. We'll cancel out of that, hit that block, go down to 1, and then up on top of this lofty pedestal is the third coin block. I'm kind of glad that hit all coin blocks to advance is not a commonly used mechanic, though, because I'm not gonna lie, that's a little bit lame. Of all the ways that you could make you solve the puzzle to just open the platform forward. I know some people feel like they do kind of overuse the babies go into cave too small for the bros to reach so that the bros can move forward. Gimmick that like every area uses, though, but still. I guess while we're going through here, since we got a bean spot in there, we're getting quite a few. I've seen some people saying, like, well, the reason why there isn't really, like, a guide with lots of screenshots and stuff like that that's really comprehensive telling you all the bean spots is because a lot of the, the beans are just all in really plain view. You don't really need a guide for it. I don't agree. Like, after the kinds of bean spots that people were pointing out to me that were mostly obstructed by trees where you can only see a few pixels of the X behind it, and you'd be really unlikely to see it, personally, I just think it's more so that Partners in Time, for a long time, was a very overlooked entry in the series. It was one of the earliest DS games that was like a really big title, and it also came out very close to Mario Kart DS, though, so I just think a lot of people didn't really, play it at the time, and it might just not be the most remembered game because of the timing of its release and stuff like that. Got an Ultra Drop right there, something that I will definitely find very memorable, even if a lot of people don't, so... Yeah, I think it is just kind of more of that. There was also the fact that really comprehensive guides with screenshots were kind of a new thing at the time, and this game didn't really get the most attention out there when it first came out, or even in hindsight, though, so I guess people didn't really go back and think to make guides for it. Now, I see a linear pathway with a big open room after a save album. I think it might be high time that we put Luigi on another badge, or put another badge on Luigi. I think it might be a little bit less awkward to do that. You know what? Let's go with the Big Pow badge. Have that on Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. I'm gonna keep Mario with the Hit Pow badge just because it is kind of fun for me to see how long I can go without taking damage to keep the effects on it. And now that I've said that, you know what that means. I'm gonna take damage on the very first turn and not even get to do anything because I'll probably be outsped by whatever it is we're gonna be fighting, but we shall go forward anyway. I'll take 3 Bros Flowers, 3 trampolines, bean. Still 2 item blocks to go. 3 pocket chomps and 3 green shells. Oh, you are too kind. You are too kind. We'll open up this super cool looking door. The animators must have gotten the day off that day. That's kind of amazing. So we'll look around. Got more petrified piranha plants here. Just such a pretty look. And I don't see anything. I don't see any bean spots. I don't see any hidden items. I don't see much of anything. So I guess we gotta hit this really suspicious and dangerous looking question mark block. Aw, there was only 1 coin in it. At least you could have baited us with something good.
Luigi!
And you thought I was joking when I said he was gonna try to eat Luigi next. Also, what I say, Petey Piranha, we are the folks that throw babies at all of life's problems. Starting out, he is going to be airborne, and holy wow is he weak to Bro Flowers. If you just want to easy mode him right off the bat, use the babies to hit him with Bro Flowers. He will go down probably in 1 or 2 moves if you are to do that. I'm gonna personally not go that approach though. Instead, let's do the trampoline. We haven't been doing that enough. Is flying. B. Ba. Bab. It spelled out baby! I don't think I ever realized the buttons could spell out baby. Maybe that was why they went that approach with giving it that count and ouch. Can I get one right? Thank you. It is always the 4 of them coming down though, so logically you know who the last one's going to be if you've seen the other 3 already. Thankfully that somehow counted for me getting my buff. We're gonna do a cannonballer next. Much easier to do and less time consuming. Perfect for the impatient player like me, even though I still got one of them wrong. So he's gonna fly up, stand on this, and he's gonna do a cannonball. Ooh, there we go. Just gotta jump over that. Launches those petrified piranha plants that I called pretty. And let's do another trampoline. Very good. Almost 300 damage right there. And what am I doing? We should be doing the ice flower right here. I should have been doing this from the first turn. I don't believe he has an elemental weakness to the ice flower. I think it's just the fire flowers if I'm not mistaken, but either way, I guess if he is, we'll be seeing it. Okay, good. Yeah, 42 damage. He didn't get any stats down though, so that was kind of a waste of an attack. He's gonna stand on the platform again, do his cannonball, and same attack, yeah. He's not really, oh, wait, we got a second attack. Cannonball! Nothing new, buddy? Nothing new? Oh, no, he does have defense down. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. And there that goes. And he's landing. Oh, keep jumping, keep jumping. Do not fall into the sinkhole. There we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come on, go, 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 go. Good, good, good. He must have pretty high speed if he's attacking twice. Oh, 3 times, okay. I was expecting it this time, so he didn't really catch me off guard. You gonna go for 4, buddy? Okay, good. Now that he is grounded, I initially thought this is the attack you had to wait for to smash him with the fire flowers, though, so let's do this. We've seen him attack a little bit. Let's see just how weak to the fire flowers he is, especially with defense down. Critical 267 from just a bro flower alone. As common as they might be, as cheap as they are to buy, that is excellent damage output. I know that we have an attack buff right now and he has defense down, but yeah, he is a joke if you do that attack at him, which is why I did not want to open on that. Not the hardest boss ever. He dropped an ultra drop for me. I think think he will always drop that if I'm not mistaken. Will always drop that. Didn't even intend that one though, but I have proof of it. And you look pretty gross like that. You got the 3rd Cobalt Star Shard! Ow, ow, ow! A wallop my noggin good! Hope my camera's not broken! Zoinks, fellas! Hey, it's my Whisker boys! Did you KO that overgrown veggie? Good deal! When that clown swallowed me down, I thought I was the big sleep for sure! So give, fellas, did the big lug have that shard? Why, it's the bee's knees! Gaze at those sparkles long enough and you feel... Yoinks! Inside that crystal, someone was looking back at me, fellas. Ha! I must be off my trolley. I need a quick snoozer. Anyway, what gives, Whiskers? What are you gonna do when you get all those baubles together? You're quite the motley crew, but you make for gold copy, no doubt about that. I don't even know what this means. Is this like Brooklyn talk? I've been asking if everything's British lately. I think she's making me ask if everything is how people talk in Brooklyn. Good as you boys are, though, this dame's got the lead that'll top anything you've ever done. That's right, I glommed into a little shrewd property when the alien boneheads grabbed me. Ain't that a thing of beauty? I think it's the key to something inside the shrewd mothership. Who knows what this beauty can do in the right keyhole? It's a mystery, all right. But you can bet your last mushroom, it'll be a scoop to stop the presses, boys. Huh? You want to know if I saw Princess Peach in that piranha plant's belly? Oh, yeah. Believe it, fellas. Princess Peach was in there. But when I got 8, she got spit out lickety-split. I was all set for an exclusive interview, too. Raspberries. I'm pretty sure she's still locked up in the cave somewheres. I suggest you fellas keep your peepers peeled for her. Yes, because the belly of a giant monster is the right place to be conducting an interview. As for me, I'm gonna try to put that key to use. Which means it's time for me to say so long. Good luck, Whiskers. Oh yeah, I owe you one. I like being owed things. Don't read too deep into that though, but it's always kind of nice, you know? You know. I'm dumb. So we'll take that. Go onward. Could it be? Is that you, Mario? Mario, help! Mario! I'd know that scream anywhere. We're going to your rescue very slowly because we have to split apart the group and make the babies open the way for the bros to go forward yet again. But we're here. This is what you'll be waking up next to every morning, Mario. This is how she looks in the morning. Enough to propel you through time, apparently. Oh, calamity! How dare this fungus attach itself to our princess's beautiful visage! I dare say I am rather curious as to how the mushroom has affixed itself as well. What a cruel jest this is. I get the chance to meet the adult princess and curses! I guess we'll just have to wait for it to rot and fall off. The shroom, I mean, not her face. Are you well, my dear? Oh, now you've done it, you trumpeting old elephant. The young miss is weeping again. A princess here, a princess there. No rest for me, I fear. Hey, the important thing is that the princess is safe. Come, princess, why don't you lie down for a while? We are not even allowed to see her, even though we were the ones that rescued her. Very nice, guys. Bet Bowser'd be allowed through there, because you know you guys do such a good job stopping him from seeing her all the time. Anyway, we have finished up at Gritzy Caves. We found Princess Peach, and we've gone back to the present time. Next time on Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, we're gonna explore the castle a bit more, see if we can get any leads to what time, well, not time period though, because there's only one though, but which area in another time period we're gonna be exploring next. See you guys then.